What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles fans. The team, Jalen Hurts. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the Super Bowl MVP. Uh, fan, a fantastic game for the Philadelphia Eagles. I picked the Chiefs. I should have known because, and the reason I say that is that even though I picked the Chiefs, I was still on the fence about it because I just felt that the Eagles they came into the playoffs very like with the intentions of winning it all, and in the Super Bowl it showed. The Eagles in the playoffs, they have been the luck killers. Teams that have been pretty lucky this year and pretty fortunate this year have somehow, the Eagles have stopped their fortunes. Again, and no pun intended, but when it came to the Commanders, they stopped their lucky streak or their winning streak. When it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, they did the same thing with them. They brutalized the Packers. They brutalized the Commanders. They really set up there and gave a beating to the Rams. So the fact that they capped the playoffs off of where they were just dominating every team they faced, to cap it off with a destructive Super Bowl win is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I thought at some point they were gonna turn the lights off, but they didn't. And to be quite honest, all the Eagles fans, you rightfully get the opportunity and the right to sit up there and be as awful as you want to be, because your team sat up there and really went into the playoffs, set up there, went into the Super Bowl, and showed everybody why you guys are the top of the top. You guys are the cream of the crop. Not only that, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of guys that's going to want to run it back. Zach Bond. I know he's going to be a free agent after this season, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want to come back. Josh Sweat, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to come back. Mekhi Becton, I'm sure he's going to want to come back. So even Saquon Barkley, I think Saquon Barkley signed, I thought he signed a 1-year deal, but maybe he signed a 2-year deal, but still. I can see you guys wanting to run it back. And even somebody like Jahan Dotson, to see Philadelphia has such a dominating performance again. I did feel that Philadelphia was going to win this game, but I still picked the Chiefs because I felt like I just couldn't go against Patrick Mahomes. But again, like I said, during the playoffs, the Eagles showed that they were not a joke. And I mean, they were just basically handing out ass whoopings the whole playoffs. I mean, it doesn't matter what another team was doing defensively. They was just manhandling everybody. And again, like I said, they came into the NFC Championship game against the Commanders, set up there, brutalized the Commanders, and then came into the Super Bowl and brutalized the Chiefs. Man, that is one tough team. And Howie Roseman, I've said it before and I'll keep saying it again. This guy's clearly the executive of the year every year. I mean, this guy, he always finds a way to win. He always knows which players to pick off of somewhere else. And not only that, he's on the phone. You can tell that he's on the phone with people all the time. His drafts have been absolutely fantastic. To rip both Keion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean in last year's draft, I mean, that was a phenomenal rip. To sit up there and believe in Mekhi Becton enough to move him to guard and let him basically just be a monster. To sit up there and let Jalen Hurts actually, for the first time, this is the second time we've seen him do this, but we saw Jalen Hurts understand what he needed to do to really win this game, and he showcased it. He did a fantastic job in this game. I mean, not only with throwing the ball, because one of the key things I was like, if they stopped Saquon Barkley, there's no way that the Philadelphia was going to win. And they put it in the hands of Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts really showed up tonight. He did a really, really good job. He stood up tonight. He put the team on his shoulders, and he just showcased why Philadelphia still believes in him, and why there isn't the thought of replacing him as a quarterback. So again, and I will say that I don't know what it is that inspired him, but clearly he was inspired enough to sit up there and really go out there and showcase the fact that, look, I'm not a fluke guy. I can throw the ball. They can take Saquon Barkley away, and I can be the threat. And he showed that with his arm and his legs in this game. Even though the Chiefs scored 20 points, that was not the true score. The true score was 40-6. And that right there was enough. I mean, you're talking about at the half, it was 24-0. And I mean, and then they came out the half and the score was 34-0. So, I mean, it was like the game was just completely over. It was over. It was done. I mean, to see a blowout of the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl is like absolutely mind-blowing. And again, like I said, the Philadelphia fans rightfully deserve all the stuff that they're going to do and all the stuff that they're going to say. I know they're going to call the other teams trash and things like that, but they got the right to do it. I mean, their team was without a shadow of a doubt the best team in the NFL this year, and they capped it off with the trophy. Their defense, how stellar was that? I mean, you're talking about, what was it, 3 interceptions in that game? 3 interceptions and maybe 7 or 8 sacks or something like that? I mean, they poured it on. Vic Fangio, he did a hell of a job this season. Kellen Moore, it ended up playing in Kellen Moore's favor, because with the Chiefs stopping the run, he was able to sit up there and call as many pass plays as he wanted to. So, again, very, very good job by that Philadelphia team. I mean, offensively, defensively, special teams-wise, I mean, they did it all. And the saying of your best players also have to be your star players really showcased in this particular game. Nick Sirianni, we actually saw Andy Reid outcoached in the game, like completely outcoached in the game. And that was a shocker. But again, I sat up there and said that Nick Sirianni should have gotten a nomination for Coach of the Year this year, especially for all the stuff that he was going through, where people was talking about him being fired and him being kicked off and getting him away from the team, and they got to go in a different direction. I mean, to have to go through all of that and end up winning the big game, I tell you, it's something. And like I said, congratulations, Philly. Y'all did it. Y'all really, really did it. Y'all did a good job. Excellent job. I mean, like I said, I get it. Y'all talk trash. Understand. Don't get nasty, but y'all can talk all the trash that y'all want. I'm not a salty Commanders fan. I'm very congratulatory of those who win and win in a very, very, very good way. Like I said again, I kind of felt Philly was going to win. That's the crazy part about it. And I still picked the Chiefs. I just felt it in my soul that they were going to win, because I was just like, man, and I said, this would be the one game where Jalen Hurts throws the ball often, and sure enough, he did. Like I said, again, they took Saquon Barkley out the game, and gave it to Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts did his job. He took the ball and he did any and everything he wanted to. I mean, I think he had about 300 and something yards passing in this game. With what I think maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns. But man, he did a job on this team, and like I said again, I mean, congratulations, Philadelphia. Y'all Eagles look incredible, and like I said again, I could see y'all wanting to run it back. The Saints' job is still open, so I don't know if Kellen Moore is going to end up taking that job, but again, like I said, I mean, congratulations. Just absolutely congratulations. Y'all showcased it. I mean, man, that was I mean, I ain't gonna fake. Giving us 55, I felt crazy about that because y'all really did a number on us. But to see y'all put 40 up in the Super Bowl with basically against a Chiefs team that didn't seem to get it started or done at all, man, y'all were the complete team. Y'all were 100% the complete team. And like I said, I feel that with Jalen Hurts, they woke up a monster. We got to see if he can still stay that way and stay as motivated as he was this season, especially in the playoffs. Congratulations. Y'all did an amazing job, man. I mean, y'all did an amazing job. And, oh, man, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. I can see a Commanders-Eagles rivalry where we're talking about the Jalen Hurts versus Jaden Daniels competition over and over and over again. So, number 5 versus number 1. Number 1 versus number 5 in the link, in the Fed trap, you know. So, oh, man, again, congratulations, Philly fans. Y'all team rightfully deserved it. Jalen Hurts deserved it. I'm pretty sure he's going to get the Super Bowl MVP. He deserved it. Nick Sirianni deserves it. Like I said, I still felt he should have gotten a nomination for Coach of the Year. And Zach Bond, I said the same thing about. I said Patrick Surtain did well, but Zach Bond should have been Defensive Player of the Year. So, man, congratulations again. Philly fans, y'all tell me how y'all feeling right now, Philly fans. Y'all tell me how y'all feeling. Like I said, again, y'all can talk trash, I get it, but how are y'all feeling right now? Are y'all out there crying and stuff like that? Or are y'all just like excited to be another team contributing to the Super Bowl superiority when it comes to the NFC East? Y'all tell me how y'all feel, Kansas City fans. How do y'all feel to sit up there in the Super Bowl and just come out there flat and just wasn't able to do anything? You're going to need a real major revamp this season. I mean, you're talking about the fact that whole offensive line is going to have to be revamped. You're going to have to find another tight end because Travis Kelce just doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't get it done anymore. So it's going to be time to move on from him and watch him. I mean, this seems like it always happens with these type of guys. I thought he was going to retire last year, or like I thought he was going to retire last year. I think this year might be his year that he retires. So, man, like I said, Chiefs fan, y'all tell me how y'all feeling right now. I mean, because that is something to deal with. Oh, man. Again, congratulations, Philly. Y'all deserve it. This is the final episode for the NFL season. I will be back. Like I said, the NFL season doesn't stop for me. I will be covering the USFL this upcoming season. I also will be covering other sports topics as we go along. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Other than that, this has been your man, John Fortune, and it's been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.